Hi everybody, welcome to another video of vintage TV and radio stuff. Today we are featuring a radio, obviously. This is a GE AM/FM radio. The model number is 7-4208B. It is the kitchen companion radio from what I've seen online. So this was something that you'd keep in the kitchen back in the days when people would get up in the morning and make that coffee and flip on that radio to get the latest news and weather and maybe a little music. Here's a little closer look at the front of the radio. You've got your on-off toggle switch below right here. Volume, and then the tuner. And the little orange dot goes back and forth. Also a handy digital time and date and second display. Right now, of course, it's got the time. You can also hit a little button in the back here and take a look at the date. So that's kind of convenient. That's run with a little AAA battery, or I should say AA battery, that is tucked in the back. This also runs on batteries, or of course you can plug it in too. This is the right side of the radio where you can select your AM and FM band, and it also has a tone control, which is kind of cool, high or low tone. And you can kind of notice the design of this radio. It's a little different than the standard style of radio where everything's sort of straight up and down. This radio is on kind of an angle. It looks like maybe a 20 to 30 degree angle. I'm not sure. That's just an eyeball guess. I'm assuming this was something where if you were doing some morning chores in the kitchen, or maybe preparing lunch or what have you, making the coffee, and you were standing up and looking at the radio, the controls were at a slightly elevated angle backwards so you could see it better. I'm not sure exactly why, but it is kind of a cool design with that front being just slightly tilted back a little bit. Right in the back we've got some details of the radio, the model number, where it's made, and some of the standard things that you have to put on the back of a radio. Don't drop it in water, stuff like that. Also, there's a battery compartment which allows you to put what looks to be about 6 C cells, perhaps. I think that's what it takes. And there's the AA battery for the memory for your time and date display. And then there's also a space in there for you to coil up the cord if you want to take it someplace, portable, or just run it on batteries. You know, if there's no plug nearby in the kitchen where you're using this, you can just have it run on batteries. As usual, though, it's really hard to get that cord coiled up in there. Yeah, they make it so nice and compact. When the factory puts it together, it looks nice, but when you try to coil it up yourself and put it back in, it hardly ever works. But in any event, that's the back of the radio. On the back also there's the buttons for selecting the display in the front. You hit that button right here to choose from the time and the date. And then you use the set button to basically set the different things. You hit set, it'll display the minutes of the hour. Then you hit select until it gets to the right minute. Then you hit set again, and so forth. Fairly easy to use. And of course there's also the antenna, which goes up a goodly amount, about maybe 1.5 feet, something like that. So let's flip around here. I believe I have my band on, well, I have it on FM, but I'll flip it to AM. Turn it on.
In Beloit on Sunday to end their series with the Sky Park. Then they start a road series.
Now this is a frequency. This is an AM station in a town that's a good hour away from here. So this is coming in pretty good for the basement. and a lot of AM radios don't even get this that I've had on videos before, so that's pretty good. Now, if you're a person who's seen my previous radio videos, you know that there's only one channel here in town that is local, and we're coming up on it pretty soon here.
The legacy and the history that's involved with the Boston Celtics, so this should be a highly
that's it right here.
Finals, and it just really has to.
So yeah, AM works pretty good, considering I can get that
We're not seeing the
one channel down at what, 560, I think it is. All right, let's flip it to FM,
regular season.
and we should have better luck here with different stations.
It's quite a... Pigs get saved, hogs get...
It's in the mid-70s tonight, a low right around 52, with some showers and thunderstorms that will move in during Monday morning.
Was army policy for the greater part of the
152%
Yeah, so we can get some
for Cartwell.
channels down here in the basement coming in pretty good. I'm sure it'd be better upstairs in the kitchen. Let's try that tone control too. This is on, I think, low, and this is high. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference there. I'll tell you what, to be totally honest, I'm not fond of either end of the spectrum here, real low or real high. There's no middle ground here, I don't think. Yeah. If anything, I'd probably prefer to hear it on the higher tone, maybe, because at least you can listen, you can hear some higher frequencies and the vocals come in better. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so this is not too bad. It is the General Electric model 7-4208B kitchen companion AM/FM radio from the late 80s. I got it at a thrift store in Minneapolis a while back. My guess is I probably paid like $7 or $8 for it. That little dark spot right here is where the sticker was. And they used really good stickers, as you can tell, because it's stuck on. If I want to get some goo gone, I can maybe get that off of there. But yeah, this radio also looks a little bit dingy. Probably was a little bit brighter color back in the late 80s. If you have something, you know, near a stove, for example, and you're cooking all the time, things can get a little dingy over the years. But all in all, considering it was, you know, around back in the late 80s, still a fairly decent working radio. That's our video for today. If you have any comments, leave them below. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll have more of vintage TV and radio stuff down the road. Thanks for watching.